Well, look, the political situation over in Germany continues to get more and more dramatic, relating to the rise of this AfD party, a party that's spoken not just about Germany leaving the European Union, but actually dissolving the whole of the EU. This is clearly a party that many in the German establishment are very worried about, clearly concerned about. We've had an intervention, for instance, from the German spy agency. But in terms of elections, what we have seen is the party making some small but noteworthy gains at a reasonably local level. But the question now is, could a party that in Germany that's proposing to effectively abolish the EU as we know it, could it take the lead? Could it become the most popular party in national polls in Germany? Because that is what is on the verge of happening now. So Ipsos have got the latest German poll, and what it shows, the AfD gaining ground yet again. Gaining ground to the point where, as you can see here, it's the Conservatives, the CDU, CSU, actually down 2 points to 26. The AfD up 3 to 22. Not that far away now, the AfD, from actually coming first in a national opinion poll in Germany. So this polling result of 22% for the AfD is yet another all-time record high, and means currently they're polling 4 percentage points higher than the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz's party, the SPD. As to why this is happening and what German voters are making of all of this, very interesting research has just come out. Now, viewers of my channel will know that I cover lots of different topics from around the world when it comes to politics. And an app and website I've started to use, Ground News, really helps to look at how issues are being covered by the media. What's great about Ground News is it shows you all the sources reporting on a specific topic, not just mainstream media. You can see an example of this on Ground News from the recent story I did about Rishi Sunak making a deal with the Italians. You can see there are 13 sources reporting on this, but what's really interesting is that it's mostly being covered by centre and right-leaning publications, which means if you only read left-wing media, you might have missed the story completely. And that's where the blind spot feature on Ground News comes into play. A dedicated feed of stories that are disproportionately covered by only one side of the political spectrum. The app also allows you to easily compare how the media is spinning a story. Make sure you set the edition to the news that's relevant to you, or you can use the map feature to get news from around the world. So go to ground.news/Heaver. I'll put the link in the description of this video and the top pinned comment to get 30% off unlimited access if you want to avoid bias and propaganda in the media. And a big thanks to Ground News for sponsoring today's video. Pretty comprehensive breakdown in German media of what is going on in terms of the views of German voters. First of all, that 69% of those asked in this recent poll in Germany believe there are too many extremists in the AfD. But 6 years ago, that figure was actually 85%. Meanwhile, a majority there, 55%, say they appreciate the AfD's clear stance on many issues. 53% saying the party has a better understanding of people's security needs than any of the other parties, and only the CDU, CSU Conservatives score better marks on security policy. Clearly the AfD benefiting from dissatisfaction in Germany with the current government. Only about 25% of German voters currently satisfied with the government's performance. Even among supporters of parties that are in the governing coalition, the SPD and the Greens, the government's approval rating only at about 50%. 77% of those in Germany say they are worried about the overall situation in the country. Inflation, climate change and immigration topping the list of concerns. The war in Ukraine also a top issue. And also 15% worrying about the rise of the AfD, citing that as a major issue facing Germany. And also what we've seen and what I've covered on previous reports is it's not just about the issue of immigration, but also the green agenda. Voters critical in Germany of green policies. 80% of AfD supporters, 74% of FDP supporters, and 64% of CDU, CSU supporters rejecting the concept of bans and severe restrictions in the name of the green agenda. So another record high showing there for the AfD, and a huge challenge for the political establishment in Germany to try and stop the AfD potentially topping a national poll, which looks like it could now be on the cards. Let me know what you make of that prospect in the comments below, guys. I will keep bringing you all the latest, of course, so please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.